So here's what happened previously on this mission. Alright guys, I think I destroyed the entire base. I'm just looking around, scanning everything. I noticed there's 2 turrets down there, so I'm going to send Duke over there to destroy them. And that whoa, whoa, oh! No! No! I didn't save! I didn't save! No! Guys, I had to do this mission all over again. That was... I played it for like an hour! I'm done. I need a break. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna try this one again. I took a few days away from that one because that was really frustrating. The Zerg, lured by the psi emitter signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces. Once again, the Protoss fleet, under the command of High Templar Tassadar, arrived and incinerated the planet.
Greetings, Commander.
Alright, I'm going easy this time.
The time of our final strike against the Confederacy is close at hand. Before we can strike at Tarsonis itself, however, we must break through the Confederacy's most potent defenses. General Duke will brief you.
I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms that serve as staging areas for the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. And they're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Alright, so the plan is we need to get to the surface of the planet, but a lot of planets have these defensive platform structures, so we're going to get to them first. Central Orbital Defense Platform, perimeter orbit over Tarsonis, which is, I think, the capital world of the Confederacy. Alright, so we have a few buildings to get us started, floating over here. That's a nice thing about the Protoss, or sorry, the Terran.
Alpha Squadron never would have left this equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy.
Alright, good for us. They left a lot of these building extensions over here. So we are going to land our own buildings and take control of these extensions. That'll give us a head start in being able to produce a lot of these more advanced units, because a lot of advanced units do require these extensions.
I'm listening. Destination, go ahead, HQ.
In my opinion, this is one of the tougher missions. I'm terrible at Terran, I'm just going to be honest. But I'm constantly getting attacked in this mission, so they keep sending troops. When they start sending the cloaked wraiths, that's when it's really annoying. So we want to make sure we have... Oh look, they've already sent some little platoon of Marines quickly taken out. First things first, we got to get some SCVs built and start producing some minerals. Okay, before I can get the turrets up, I need an engineering bay. There are some prerequisites to a lot of units and a lot of buildings. Is that an extension? Something. It might be a nuclear silo. So yeah, we get introduced to nuclear warheads in this mission, I believe. If we create some ghosts, we can sneak them around, and they do these strategic strikes, drop a nuke, and do a lot of damage, as long as they are not detected by the enemy. Alright, I'm trying to find the best spot to place these. I don't want to trap my SCVs. That's kind of something that's annoying about the supply. The supply depots can wall off SCVs and other units behind them if you don't build them right. Make a little gap.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, it's kind of slow to start. We're really hungry for minerals, so we just gotta keep creating those. We have a ghost here, but we don't have the technology upgraded for him to cloak yet. The ghosts are the specialist units. The Jason Bournes of the Starcraft universe. I do want Goliaths. When I almost beat the mission the first time, the Goliaths seemed to be a pretty good unit, so I will build a bunch of those. Guys, it is so frustrating. I spent like probably an hour playing the mission last time. I defeated everybody, and then
Minerals.
Duke was looking around, and that, as you can see in the top left, Duke must survive. So his ship was taken out by a squadron of wraiths. It's almost like they were waiting just to rub it in. They're like, oh, you think you've defeated us? No. Surprise.
Affirmative. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see. To build Goliath, we will need an armory, so we'll put one. That looks like a good spot.
Orders received. SCV good to go, sir.
And to build any of these, I'm going to need an academy.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
Alright, last time they were really bugging me over here. They kept sending ships over the cliff edge there. So I'm going to build a few of these missile turrets as a defensive measure.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that going to be able to sneak over there? Yeah, okay. I think 3 should do it.
Roger that.
I think they kept sending drop ships over there too. We do have 2 bases, kind of spread out a little bit, so we just got to keep an eye on both. Keep an eye on that mini map. It's been a few minutes, so it seems like they should send someone soon to attack me again. We have another refinery over here, or potential refinery. Oh,
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
man, I'm on the struggle bus right now. Oh, come on, let's go. We got to build some more of these guys. Queue up 2. I can't remember how much each one gives you. Like 8, I think. I don't know if I'll build nukes. We'll see how I'm feeling. I usually don't go that strategy. They're very expensive.
Base is under attack.
Cool. Killing my SCVs! Oh, I do not want to put the race over there. What am I thinking? I really need to get an army going.
SCV good to go, sir.
Even though I have all these buildings, I feel like I'm already behind.
I read you.
Alright, so basically this part of the story, if you've been following the playlist so far, Arcturus Minx rescued Duke and his troops from being annihilated from the Zerg during a crash landing, and basically forced Duke to be on his side and to kind of be his general. So, and he made some good points. Minx did. He said the Confederacy is in disarray. The government is kind of falling apart. So, Minx is kind of alluding to a new government being set up with maybe Duke as helping with that process.
SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
And up to this point in the story, we have found out
Minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
that the Confederacy have discovered what the Zerg are, and also discovered that they react to these
Not enough
psionic
minerals.
emanations from ghosts, and so they've used that same signal, put them in a device called an emitter, and wherever that emitter is planted, basically you fly this emitter to a planet, put the emitter there, and just basically activate it, and then get out of there, and all the Zerg within a certain range, and we're talking like maybe even the entire galaxy, or several worlds away, will detect that signal, and they'll come and basically attack everything on the planet, kill everything. So they're using it basically as a bio weapon,
Orders received.
and they were testing it on their own citizens, and that's what we've discovered in one of the last few missions. So now we have the emitter technology. When we broke into the computer facility,
Minerals.
we know this, and so we are now working our way to their own capital world of Tarsonis to basically use their weapon against them. And a lot of the characters have some moral quandaries about that.
Mineral field.
Kerrigan, Sarah Kerrigan, and Jim Raynor, some of the main characters, they're not feeling too right about that, but Arcturus Minx, kind of the leader right now, he's saying like it has to be done, so that's what we're doing.
I haven't got all day.
We have pretty good production of minerals and gas right now. Oh, being attacked.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ooh, okay, the Wraiths are very squishy, but they're a pretty good tactical unit, so we can kind of explore a little bit. I kind of wish they would have left a scanner tower instead of these nuclear silos. Let's build a third factory so that we can up our production of Goliaths.
Well,
SCV good to go, sir.
Scanning towers would be nice so that we can kind of see what's going on before having to send our troops out there. I always prefer those over the nuclear silos,
Good to go, sir.
because you have to choose one or the other.
Yes, sir.
Of course, there is the option of building more command centers. We have 2 right now. Eventually, there's a base like right in the middle of the map that will take over because it's a huge patch of
Upgrade.
resources over there.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Alright, we're getting a pretty hefty army here. A lot of mech units. We'll be relying mostly on the Goliaths. Now, I do have General Duke, but I foolishly sent him out on his own to explore the map, thinking that he could handle whatever he came in contact with. He could not handle like the 6 or 8 wraiths that ambushed him, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him, make sure he survives. Now there's a button function to send your entire army. If you click F2, you can send your whole army to certain areas. I wish there was a way to like turn off heroes so that you can kind of keep them in a certain location. So a good workaround with that is, because if you want to protect your heroes, because in the top left, as you notice, one of the objectives is that they need to stay alive. So a workaround about that is just creating a bunker, putting some kind of a hero unit in there. Sarah Kerrigan, I will do that on one of the missions, probably the next mission. If they're a flying unit, you can't do much about that. But if, you know, Raynor is in his vulture bike, vulture bikes can't go in bunkers, so what you can do is you can kind of build a few supply depots around him to keep him out of battle and basically lock him in, box him in there, so that you can send your whole army without having to remember to de-click him from your entire army. But that's just what I do.
Mineral field depleted.
All right, the minerals are kind of running out here. We need to make sure that we have a
Mineral field depleted.
robust army. Oh, I'm getting supply blocked again.
Supply depots required.
Yeah, the U-238 shells or whatever, those are good. Those are always something I research. It gives more range to the Marines. I do love that even though this is like a remaster of StarCraft 1, we still have the classic music and the classic sound effects for all of the buildings and units. It just kind of brings back a little bit of nostalgia there. When I first played this, I was probably like in middle school, and I spent a lot of late nights up in playing this game, the campaigns over and over again, trying out different tactics.
Mineral field depleted.
Definitely some good memories.
Additional supply depots required.
Alright, what else can we upgrade here? Got a bunch of Goliaths. 114 supply, 15 supply.
Upgrade complete.
I read you. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, I'm working on it. So if you hold down the shift key, you can queue up the SCV to build several buildings, one after the other. That's why you see that like green hologram. That way you don't have to click and instruct them to build every single building one at a time. Which is nice. It kind of takes away the mental load of so you can worry about other things. Oh, those wraiths do not stand a chance against that huge army of Goliaths. I do love Goliaths. I think they're one of my favorite units. Oh, look at this. Oh, are we gonna be able to? Oh, they got one troop dropped. You know what? Let's do an SCV attack. Drill that Marine to death. Nice. Okay. That wasn't too threatening. Good thing I had some. Whoa, now they're trying the right side. That's okay. Even if these guys cloaked, missile turrets are detectors. So they didn't stand a chance there.
Order, Scout? Yes, sir. I read you.
I definitely, you know, I do have the advantage of hindsight from the last time I played this mission a few days ago before I rage quit. So I kind of know what's coming on each side. That's why my defenses make a lot more sense through this playthrough.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Yeah, okay. So we're out of gas. Whenever you run out of gas but you have a ton of minerals, I usually like to spend those on a bunch of Marines and Vulture bikes, because those only use minerals. So if you have a ton to spare anyway, that's probably a good thing to use them on. I don't know if there's any factory. Oh yeah, factory the Vulture bikes. I don't know if there's any starport units, the ships that do not require gas. So I think the only military units that are minerals only are the Marines and the Vultures. Right. I think just one more supply depot should do it, because once we reach 200, you can't build more supply depots to go beyond that. 200 is the cap.
Upgrade complete.
Reporting for duty.
Let's build one more. Oh, we're being attacked again. What do we got? Got a siege tank. What I should have done is just sent the battle cruiser over to take that out. Oh, you know what? I don't care about those. In fact, they can go because that'll free up some supply. We got a really nice military push here. Took out their bunkers, but they have a good defense. What I should have done is probably sent the battle cruiser in to take out a few of those bunkers with the Yamato cannon.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh boy. Duke, please stay alive. We don't want to deal with that again. Okay, the Goliaths aren't doing as well as I thought they would. I mean, they're still holding their own, but...
Base is under attack.
Ooh, let's get those repaired up. Those are the only things keeping you little SCVs alive.
I read you.
Uh,
Orders received.
we're running out of minerals. We definitely need to take this base over. See this? See this huge patch of minerals? Those are ours.
Mineral field.
We are commandeering those. I don't know if that's the right word. That's usually when you take over a vehicle, right? We're taking over. Do you hear that, like, there's a rifle sound effect? I don't know if it's my own ghost or if we're being attacked by another ghost. I think we're okay. Alright, now there's probably some units up on the cliff, so you have to get at least one unit up there to see anything. Oh,
Forces are under attack.
buddy. Please don't die. Not again. Oh, that guy was just chilling. He's like, please don't see me. Alright, okay, we lost a lot there. Not, you know, I think we're okay still. We got 131 supply. These might have been the race that took out Duke last time. So I'm going to destroy them with a vengeance.
Mineral field depleted.
Any building that produces more units, just take them out. That reduces their military presence. Prevents them from creating more. Now, some missions, the enemy will build more buildings if you destroy them. And others, there must be something in the code of the AI that, like, they just don't rebuild a building. So their unit production is slowed down significantly if you can destroy a lot of military buildings. This might be one of those missions. I also think that they might send their own ghosts to come probably try to drop a nuke on us, so we gotta be careful about that too. I don't know if it's this mission or not. We're gonna upgrade more vehicles, weapons, and armor to make our Goliaths even more beefy. I want these guys to just kind of chill there for a second while I go explore the cliff with Duke. I'm gonna drop a Yamato blast on that, and one blast takes out those turrets, which gives General Duke in his battle cruiser more reign of the sky.
Affirmative. I read you.
Alright, we're making pretty good progress already. We're only about 27, 28 minutes into the game. Oh, I'm noticing that the seconds on the game are ticking a little faster, so I must have this on fast mode, thank goodness. I just feel like the units and gathering resources is way too slow unless I'm on the fastest setting of the map. That obviously means you have to react faster to enemies and stuff, but I'd rather have it that way, if that's an option. Whoa! What's going on over here? Nothing to worry about. Got it. And if we take out their supply depots, well, I just blasted one there, that can reduce their army size as well, so always take out those. It's really frustrating when an enemy, like, so for example, I have an entire row of supply depots just to the left on the screen there. If they snuck a nuke in there and destroyed all of those, I would just be completely dependent on my current army until I can build a bunch more. There's no way I'd be able to build anything if those all got blasted away. So while you're playing against AI, it's probably a safe strategy to do that, but if you're playing against some skilled human players, it probably doesn't make much sense. I'm going to move these factories over to the middle now, because I do want the production of my Goliaths to be closer to the middle of the map so I don't have to walk across the map. What else? I don't know if I'm going to use any wraiths in this one. This mineral patch is almost done. Once that's depleted, I'm probably going to send all these guys to the middle and build a new. Maybe I'll just flip this one up. I'll do that. Yeah, you guys don't have a chance. Oh, maybe you do. Ah! We can take him out. Come on. Drill him to death. Drill him. Stick that drill. into that armor, and they even heal each other up. That was some great teamwork there. The little workers looking out for each other. Reminds me of the behaviors of, like, I don't know, honeybees, how they all sacrifice themselves for the entire hive. If like a hornet gets in or something. Okay, this mineral patch is almost depleted as well. So it's a good thing we moved out when we did and took over this area. I definitely want to land the command center over here. I am going to have one barracks over there just in case they do another dropship attack. Since my SCVs are not over there anymore to drill them to death. It might be... Oh, what's going on? What's going on? No! Those are the wraiths. Those are the ones. Get them. Get them, boys. Yep, those are exactly what got duped last time. I don't even know how they were just chilling there the whole time. Just right above my base. Didn't even notice them. Alright, we're going to drop this command center. That's probably the best location. Oh, look at that. You bring the SCVs over, and they just immediately start going to work, repairing all these mech units, ships. Hey, leave my refinery alone. No, thank you. Oh, siege. Oh, we got him. Got him before he even got us his first blast off. I'm gonna push out a little bit more. Because I'm tired of these guys sneaking in. I think that's everything on the left side of the map. Alright, we're gonna build a drop the starport there. And the science vessel there. Oh, there's another mineral patch up there. Forgot about that. Whoa. Dang, I need like one SCV down here. No. Ah, they landed a couple. See, that's what I was worried about. I should have had some Marines ready, or maybe even a bunker. Jeez, why not just a bunker? Because bunkers can attack sky and ground.
Base is under attack.
These guys are really pesky. They destroyed all of my missile turrets. Extremely rude. Okay, well hopefully... I don't know. Once we get the last of those minerals, we can probably move out the rest. As long as they don't come and destroy all of my supply depots, there's not much things of value in that initial base. So we should be okay. We're gonna move to the cliff top over here. We're gonna come on the next enemy base. It's pretty heavily defended. A lot of siege tanks. Oh, maybe I took a wrong path. So we need eyes from the sky. Man, I do not need 13 workers on that mineral patch because they can only do. They can't overlap and all harvest at the same time. It's like one at a time kind of a situation.
Mineral field depleted.
So, to be more efficient, I'm going to move these guys over here, except for maybe 3. Got some more upgrades that we can do if we need to.
Yes, sir. Online. Reporting for duty.
4? Yeah, let's... maybe 3. Yeah, that should be okay.
Orders, Captain.
Maybe 2. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Maybe 3. Alright. We spent way too much time deciding that.
I read you.
Next,
For duty.
we need to get all of these guys working. I sent them over here, but
Reporting for
let's
duty.
get them working, get them gathering. They're getting a paycheck. Might as well get some minerals. Alright, our army is almost fully to 200 again. Once we reach 200, I think I'll just do a mass push out of a death ball of troops to take out that final base.
Go ahead, Terran.
Oh, they're sending their own battle cruisers. Not a good choice against 15 Goliaths. Oh no, siege tanks.
Mineral field depleted.
This is not good. We gotta get out of here probably. Ah, this is so bad. Focus fire, come on guys. We get him? Well, that was horrible. I should have done something else. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I should have brought Duke over to attack from above. That was really dumb. Gotta keep an eye on General Duke's health bar. Got some more tanks over there. And just tanks are such a powerhouse to deal with. They have such a huge range and they do so much damage and splash damage. So the fact that all my Goliaths are all bundled up right now and they're... Oh, yeah, got them. They create this natural choke point on those ramps that's really hard to get through, so the tanks just like eat them all up. Oh, I remember this. There's like 4 tanks right by them. Creating a diamond there. We lost a ton of troops there, but I think we are almost through their entire base anyway. So a better strategy probably would have been mass battle cruisers.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
But I think we're alright. That's gotta be the end of the mission soon. Alright guys, now that we have successfully, crossing my fingers, hopefully Duke doesn't die again. Now that we have successfully broken through the defenses of this floating platform over the planet Tarsonis, the next mission, let's check out what we're going to do to further the story.
Mineral field depleted.
At this point, I think I just want to create all troops as fast as I can, just so we can mop up the remaining forces here. Oh, got another battle cruiser to deal with. Goliaths are pretty strong against them. And we found their supply chain here. All the minerals coming in. No more. Oh, got some wraiths. Hopefully they do not cloak. Looks like they don't have cloaking ability. Maybe it's because I changed the difficulty setting. So if you do like hard difficulty, maybe the wraiths do cloak. I don't know. I got too fed up with that. Based on how the last attempt of this mission went, so I just went easy mode. And then finally, as do see on the minimap, a couple of supply depots over there. Remember, you have to destroy every single building. Probably not every unit, but at least every building to consider destroying an entire enemy force. So maybe these will be the end. Oh, no. I know there's some missile turrets up here, so if we send some ground troops, they're completely defenseless against them. Destroy those and maybe we'll be done. We're done now? Oh. Just a few more. And that should do it, right? Is there anything else? What else can we possibly kill? Explore everything. Explore it all. Oh, there's a space up there. What else? What's going on? Ah! Poor Marines. Oh, some unexplored territory. There's like a cliff edge. So we're going to just send everybody out. What else? We got about 60-ish. Okay. And this should be the last bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here with me and watching these videos and playlists. It's a super fun game. Starcraft is definitely one of my favorites. It has been for years. I think Starcraft is free to play. Starcraft 2 is free to play. The campaigns are not free, but I definitely recommend checking them out, picking them up if you can. Thanks for watching, guys. Please join me on the next video of the playlists. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Bye.